Hello. Do you need to direct people to look for a new stream?
There's nothing I can do.
Okay.
We never got into the old one, so there's
Okay.
nothing there to.
Okay.
So hopefully they'll
All right.
find you.
Well, we'll just hang out here a minute and see if everybody finds us, since we had a bad link. Do have some neat things to talk about today. Hi. Did you see my text message that there was only one link that I
Yes.
saw that went out?
I had noticed that as well.
Okay.
In fact, we were just talking about it. I think I sent you a message back.
Oh.
Yes.
So is it fixed?
Yeah, it's because people keep sending messages out on old threads.
Right.
So
I know.
even though I say it, doesn't mean that it happens.
Okay, well, I'll give it a minute here and then we'll just start showing products. So when people do come, they'll have something to look at. Oh, these are beautiful. Oh. Well, I guess I'll just have to start billing, won't we? We still are showing no viewers. Can you go out and look at the old link and see if people are over there on your cell phone?
I don't think there is an old link.
Let's just look. There is Diane. Hi, Diane. Welcome. We had some technical difficulties and Bryce had to reset up the stream. So we were wondering if everybody was going to find us or not. Okay. Excellent.
Well, it shows you live.
Excuse me?
Shows you live.
Okay.
The old one says, there's people over there.
Let's send a text message. That's what I was afraid of. We should be ready to go here in just a second, Diane. We got people over on the old link still looking for us.
Irene.
Okay.
Deborah. Honey.
Sunny? Yeah.
Irene was over there too.
When you watch this, guys, if you hear me talking now, skip forward a little bit while we wait for our other folks to find us. Sorry if that dead air wasn't intentional, just sometimes happens. Technology. Is it our greatest friend or our largest nemesis? Lots of cool stencils. This would be fun. A few unusual things. Okay. Okay, it says we have 3 now. We at least have a couple people out there who are signed in. Let's go ahead and get started, and we'll let the others join us when they find us. We have, sorry for the confusion. We got into our old link to start the stream and it just wouldn't start, so we had to create a new one. That means we have to
There's Thelma.
There's Thelma. Hi, Thelma. Sorry about the confusion, hon. We had technical difficulty and had to restart the stream. So hopefully Irene will find her way here momentarily. Let's talk about some of these Leon creatives while we're waiting. These are clear stamp packs. This is a fun one. I like this lace. We have this lace. Come in a little closer. There we go. There we go. We have this pretty lace. It would be so pretty stamped along the edges of your creations. I like that a lot. Beautiful. You actually get 5 patterns of lace. It's called long lace. It's from Leanne Creative. If you're looking for it, it is number 55.4025 long lace. And this will be on sale. This can be in special purchases. So we also have some very cute little owls. Look at these cute owls. Let's see if we can get it. There we go. An owl popping out of a box. An owl with scissors next to a box. Owls planting flowers. And owls with butterflies looking over their planted flowers. It's called Little Owls Combination from Leanne Creative. I like their things always have fun faces. I like this one a lot. This would be fun to stamp these onto your pretty cards to give them a little bit more whimsical tone. See all the see all the ladybugs? This is also called Good Luck. So we got the little ladybugs down there with the 4-leaf clovers. Be a good one for St. Patty's Day coming up. I like the ladybugs with the hearts and the ladybugs with the flowers. Thelma says, "Whoo, whoo." There's a good Valentine. Love, love, love. Lots of love. Love with roses, love with rings. Mr. and Mrs. So you got a wedding, a Valentine, and another Valentine. Or any occasion. Anniversary cards, birthday cards. So cute. From Leanne Creative. Here we have some layering stamps. I always enjoy these. This one, you can see that we have the flowers and the buds and the in-between flowers. And on the back, you can see how we're building those. You actually start with the darkest image first, with these images. And you stamp those on with a lighter color. And then you add detail by stamping in a darker color on top of the light. So you're getting those. There's Karen. Hi, Karen. So you're getting those flowers with some depth to them. I think those will be really, really pretty. Really pretty. And they even have a little calyx you can stick up under the bud here. See it? A little calyx under your flower. Some little leaves. I like this set a lot. I probably have to have that one. It's really cute. I love this one. This is kind of a roaring 20s. Top hats and canes and ladies in fancy dresses. It's a cute one. I think this could be wedding because there's actually a bouquet there to carry. You see that? And you can put a purse on her arm too if you want to, if you just want them out for a drive. Or you can give her a bouquet. I like that one. Some of these came pre-priced to us. You're not going to pay that, but pretty flowers. Oh, I'm sorry, Karen. That's not fun. Yeah, I'm with you, Thelma. I was thinking that too. However, did they get that skinny? Of course, it was the 20s. They might have been well-dressed and hungry. It's not very funny, I guess, but sort of funny. Okay, got some beautiful corners. Love these. Stamp these corners into your images. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. These are going to be great. And there's so many varieties. I love that. Because you only need one stamp to repeat the pattern 4 times. Or you can mix and match too if you want to, but I would probably repeat the same pattern. But aren't they pretty? And you can never have too many butterflies. We've said that before. It's true. You can never have too many butterflies. Here we go. Beautiful butterfly stamps to add to your creations. What is it about adding a butterfly to a floral card that just makes it so special? Love that. These are all from Leanne Creative. Okay, and furniture. Laying out the living room plan there. The sofa, the footstool, side table, chairs, plants, lamps, all kinds of good things. Living room furniture. This has got cute bunnies. Actually, I like this a lot. This is called Bunny Special Occasions. Let's see what we got here. We got bunnies giving gifts. We got bunnies with a house key. You see that? The second one down there. We got bunnies with building equipment. Look at that. We got drills and saws and hammers. We got a wedding ring on that one. We got a bunny with a wedding ring. We got bunnies giving gifts. These are really cute bunnies, I have to say. Really, really cute bunnies. And we have mice in similar escapades. We have mice with a mouse with a screwdriver, mouse with a paint can, mouse with a roller. We've got mice with gifts, mice with house keys. So very similar theme to the bunnies. These are mice. We got more bunnies. We got bunny with violin, bunny with a guitar and drums, bunny with what do you call that? Accordion. Bunny with a little maracas and bunny with a drum. Very cute. Look at this beautiful lace heart. I actually really, really love this one. Look at that lace heart. That'd be so pretty in your creations. It's nice size too. There's the actual heart. It's got some little foliage sprigs there. If you wanted to put a flower on here on top of the heart, you could put some little foliage coming out from under the heart. Very pretty. Looks like we're going to build a calendar here. We got January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, plus all of our numbers and gifts and hearts and balloons and snowflakes, letters. So all kinds of things to adorn your calendar once you've created it. Here's one for spring, winter, summer, and fall. So our summer, these are, let's see, I would actually use these probably this way. But I think you go either way, really. You could even surround your characters with these.
Karen
Make
said
borders.
thank you. She received her little birdie kits.
Oh, good. You are welcome, my friend. Sorry we missed them the first time out. Summer, autumn, winter, spring. Okay, that's the first of our Leanne Creatives. These are all clear stamps. Need to make that distinction because some of the stamps we're going to look at today are actually rubber stamps. Leanne Creative clear stamps. Let's just go ahead and finish those. And then I've got way more to show you. Today's a big stamp day. Are all of the dies gone from over there now? Okay, I told them they could take them, so I guess they did. All right. These are some beautiful accents. Look at this. You can create circles, upper and lower accents, like brackets, or you can just kind of swirl around. These are pretty. I could see these being really fun. Yes, I love that. That's fun. Here's another one. A little more elaborate design, kind of like wrought iron in this one. You can tell it even more when you see the actual stamps. Okay, here's some flowers. These are going to be beautiful. Look at the lines in these flowers. They're going to stamp so pretty. And then you can layer these up. These would be gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. We've got some nice leaves there for our stems too. That's going to be really pretty. This one is one I almost want to stamp to show you how pretty those blossoms are going to be. I hope we didn't lose Sunny and Irene. I'm not seeing them yet. Here. Can you go back in there and go back into the chat and see if we can get them to come over? We have, well, let's see, dies, and we do have a few papers coming up too, Karen. There's Debbie, not Debbie, Sunny. There's Sunny. We're still looking for Irene. Sorry about that, Sunny. We had a technical difficulty and had to restart the stream, and that just creates all kinds of issues trying to get everybody in one spot. Stamping has never stopped being fun. I mean, we've still got Stampin' Up! And others out there doing lots of things in the stamping venue, and there's lots of variety of stamps out there and available. I think stamping with the platform completely changed stamping. Here are some more of those delightful little mice. Mice can be delightful as long as they're not in your garage or your kitchen or anywhere else messing with your stuff. This is what they look like on the stamp side. Really cute little stamps. There's so much you can do with stamps. There really is. Happy birthday party. And happy birthday, a cake. heart balloons, regular balloons, party sign, streamers, confetti. And this one just, I love this one. You're going to see why. Look at the two little kitties. Now paint them gray. And we got my little kitties who are into and out of everything. My goodness, they are wild things. Wild things. Love the little bunny there too. This is what it looks like, separate and apart from the wreaths. We got a bunny and two kitties. A banner, some bows, hearts, leaves. Really cute. Here's a cafe scene. It says On a Terrace is what this one's called. Looks like a Paris cafe scene. Not that I've seen it personally, but I've seen pictures of my daughter sitting in these kinds of chairs in Paris. Have I been there? No, I have not. Cake to create. Let's have cake, it says. And I love cake. Both true statements. And you can combine those in lots of different ways. These are really versatile, these Leanne creatives, because they do make all the stamps separately. Then they suggest to you what scenes might look like. Like these two trees, they have the trees together, but the trees are actually separate on the stamp, so you could do whatever you like with them. I love those trees too. They're really pretty. One of these would be a great Christmas tree, and then decorate it with all kinds of little rhinestones and things. It'd be so pretty. We have friends that have how many Christmas trees? 5? I think they have 5 Christmas trees every year because they love Christmas. Here is, wow, I didn't know I had this. These are words in French with a banner. Monsieur and Madame. And Moment Precious. I don't know what all those things say. Invitation, I know what that says. Didn't know I had that one. Here's some postmarks. Those are fun. These are fun for the outside of hand-delivered cards. Put your postmarks up in the corner. Make them look really official. Here are some doorways. Lots of different doorways. One of the fun things about creating a door card is that you can make the door open and see something inside, especially if you have like those furniture stamps and stuff to put on the inside of the doorway. Very fun. The windows, you can do the same thing. You can see the furniture inside the house. That's fun. These are little accent colors, and I love these. These are great fun. What a nice way to add accents of color here and there on your page or on your card. Really pretty. And if you wanted to texturize it, you could cover the back in a solid color and then put another pattern over the top and stamp it, and you would have a double image, which could be great. I like these a lot. Remember those cards or those dies we saw that had the open boxes? I think these would be great fun for those. The dies. This is pretty. Look at these pretty flowers. Lots of these would be just great. I can see having fun with these. We've got open and closed. you could, I'm looking to see, yeah, I think you could double stamp these. You could stamp the background color, then stamp the detail over the top. See that? Which is kind of what they're doing. If we look at it, come in only even a little bit closer, honey. And the pink and the purple flowers, you can see that's what they're doing. They're stamping the solid, and then they're stamping the detail over the top. See that? That's cool. More bunnies. I do like bunnies. This time we have some artists, some bunny artists. We have some bunnies. Oh, look at they're painting eggs, and then there's ones who are doing artsy projects, having a little sip of something in that cocktail glass at the top. Lots of fun. Paint splotches, I always love those. Hi, Adelaide. Okay, these are cool. Cool books. This is actually really cool looking, I think. You could write your own messages on the book pages. Look how big that book is. Oops, let's hold it, go upside down, right side up. You can put your own, you can put a photo in there. You can put a message in there. Very cool. Here's some more mice. These are Chris mice. We've got ornaments and stars and swags and bells and mice. Here's what they did with them. So cute. Okay, almost done with Leanne Creative. Then we're going to move into some other stuff here. We'll do something besides stamping for a little while. We have some mushrooms and broom and spider web and spiders and acorns. Looks like fall to me. What's that called? Autumn time is what that's called. Autumn time. More autumn time. You put the faces separate so you can use the pumpkins for like Thanksgiving type designs, or you could make Halloween designs of them. So that's fun. I like all the little curlicues and stuff they gave you to go in around the leaves. And then you got lots of faces. This is a good one. This is very adaptable. The entire fall, you can use this from early fall to late fall. Like this one. Look at that window. Isn't that window pretty? Or doorway? I'm not sure. It's beautiful though, and look at the way they decorated around it here. I think that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's gorgeous. I love that. Okay. Swans. These are really, really pretty. I want you to see. Imagine what it would look like if you stamped these swans and then used like a glittery embossing powder over these swans. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Can you imagine that? That'd be so pretty. And if you want to get a heart shape, all you have to do is put those swans facing each other. And you can get a heart shape out of that. So cute. And this one, I was trying to decide if it was peony or a rose. It says it's a rose. It says it's a rose. Now this one is actually one that if you choose to, you can stamp it and cut it out. See this one right here? This is a cutout piece that you can use to form your own roses. And make the rose petals tighter in the middle, and then use the larger rose petals around the outside. That one, and so is this one. This is also one that you can stamp and cut out and form little rose petals out of. So pretty. And that's what they look like when they're done. Roses. That's it for Leanne Creative. Let's look at something else. Let's look at this. Oh, look at this distress pad right here. This looks really pretty. Let's look at this one. This will be half price. All Creative Expressions is half price. I actually tell you a little secret on myself. I took them down, not realizing how much Creative Expressions we had left to show. Then I put them all back up. But all the Creative Expressions is back up. Look at that color. That's beautiful. And I like that distressed look to it. Isn't that pretty? Front and back. These are lighter weight sheets. These would be great for tea bag folding and the like. Very, very pretty backgrounds. I like this pad a lot. That's very pretty. You really need to have a mix of lighter and heavier weight papers in your collection so that you have the ability to grab a paper that's right for the job. I do believe that maybe we're repeating. Yeah, it looks like there's 6 different patterns, and we've seen them all. The distress pad, though. Paper pad. Tailor-made journals. Doesn't have to be journal paper. Like I said, it can be iris folding, can be tea bag folding, can be lots of different jobs. Certainly could be card making. Like those prints, though. Very, very pretty. That's called the Distress Plaid. Distress Plaid. I kept calling it Distress Pad. Distress Plaid. And it is CE. C as in Charles, E as in Edward, P as in Paul, P as in Paul, 0036. The Distress Plaid. That's very pretty. I'll show you something else we got in that's fun and interesting. You guys know I like chipboard. These were done in lightweight wood, and they're made to have both. You can pop these out, and you can paint them separately or the same. Artifacts boards. They're made out of wood, and you can pop that out. It has a fine line, love, and then it's got a bigger shadow to go behind that. Isn't that kind of fun? I thought this was really fun. Now, these might be a little bit, it does say with love too. This might be a little bit extravagant at regular price, but at half price, these are a deal. And you buy them, they're already die cut for you. You just have to, or laser cut really. You can tell they're laser cut because see the darker brown lines around the edges? That's from the laser cutting. But these would be really neat. I can see those being great. Home is where the art, A-R-T, is. Home is where the art is. And we've got the, trying to see it where we don't get the big shadow across it. There we go. Home is where the art is. And you have the neat shadow that goes behind that. I want to play with these. I think I bought one of each of these. I'm not sure. Jingle bells. This would be fun to put in with, to layer these up, paint them and layer them up and put them in with like a quilling project or something like that in a memory box kind of frame. Wouldn't that be fun? I think that'd be great fun. Jingle bells. So, I like those. I like them because they're really different. Let's do, I have a few dies. Let's do a few dies here. These are some of my favorite kind of dies. I love these where you can cut out the word and the box with your dies. And then you've got all the matching stamps that fit in the box. There's so much you can do with this. This comes with 2 dies and 9 stamps. This one's wishes. So you could have Yuletide wishes, Starry Night wishes. You can have winter wishes, Christmas time wishes, joyful wishes, best wishes, warmest wishes, heartfelt wishes, and birthday wishes. Look at all the things you could do with that. And there is a video out there to accompany that. This was a Sue Wilson. There is tons you can do with this one set right here. Love that. Here's another one. This one says snow. You could have snow, and then in subtext you could say kisses from heaven. Since we've no place to go, please let it snow. Let's build a snowman. All we need is snow. I love these. So many things you can do. 2 dies, 5 stamps. That's called the Festive Collection Snow, and it's half price. It was pretty good price to begin with. It's an excellent price now. Here's peace. Peace, goodwill to men. Peace, love, and joy. Peace this Christmas. Peace, all is well. To you, peace to you. Peace and hope. And all the things you could do with that. And again, there's a video that goes with it for more ideas. 2 dies, 6 stamps. It's also a Sue Wilson. I want one of each of these. I think I have one. I'm not positive. Joyous Noel. Noel, be merry. Noel, peace on earth. Celebrate Noel. Celebrate joy. Noel, season's greetings. Noel, from me to you. 2 dies, 7 stamps. This is what they look like. So cute. Okay. Oh, hello. All stuck over my water bottle. So we've got seasons. We've got winter seasons, special seasons. Seasons. You could do special seasons to you. Greetings of the season. 'Tis the season. Sparkle for the seasons. And the wonder of the seasons. Beautiful. Merry Christmas. May your days be merry and bright. This one you just stamp on. It doesn't have a box to stamp into. It has the merry, and then you stamp on the sentiments. I like the fact that this has big sentiments, though. Sometimes you have big cards, you want big sentiments. Beautiful. You have a beautiful heart in every way. Beautiful inside and out. You have, you're beautiful, and have a beautiful day. Beautiful. I think that's beautiful. I like that a lot. Put those away and look at some stamp sets. These stamp sets are from Creative Expressions, and these are actually on gray rubber. These are actually pre-cut rubber stamps. They have the stamping cushion behind. These will affix to your acrylic blocks, and they will work with your stamping platform. Just take out the supplemental foam that holds things up for a clear stamp, and these will work with your stamping platform. Look at that underwater scene. I love that. There's a lot happening there. We have sharks, and we have rays, and we have mermaids, and we have a school of fish. We have a diver and a sunken ship, and dolphins. Looks like 2 divers. I like that. The sea bottom. That's really cool. We need to do a pretty color and then silhouette this in over the top, wouldn't it? Wouldn't have to color anything. You just silhouette this. Gorgeous. Okay, here we go. We got a camping scene, same. We've got the forest. We've got our telescope out, pointing at the sky. Everybody's looking up to see what they can see. We've got the moon, camping scene, a whole camping set up there. Again, do a neat, beautiful background, and then stamp this in dark ink right over the top of it. It's going to be so pretty. Love this one. I love these silhouette stamps, actually. These are all, until I tell you differently, these are all going to be gray rubber stamps. Look at the bunnies. A bunny popped up behind a tree stump there. We have birds on the branches. We have hedgehogs and mice on the ground. We have a bunny at the edge, some butterflies. This scene would be beautiful done in like golden yellows and stuff. Golden yellows and oranges, and then pop that silhouette right over the top. Really pretty. These are like DL stamps. These are fun. Okay. We've got Dad out with the kids. Dad holding the little one who's holding balloons. Got another one riding a bike, another one running with the dog. Different kinds of trees and a fence. It's really pretty. Doesn't that just kind of give you a warm feeling looking at that? Nice summer day. Just pop that in dark right over the top of your background paper. I see using these with Jamie powders. These would be fun to make my own Jamie papers and then put these on top. So pretty. This reminds me of a place on the Oregon coast, all these rocks out in the ocean. We have a place like that near us. Flying kites on the coast. Got our chairs in the sand, sailboats and boats out in the ocean. You got your rocks, you got playing with the dog. Lots of neat detail in these. Penguins. Penguins. Look at that. We got an igloo in the back there. An Eskimo fishing, I believe. And then we got penguins diving into the water, penguins standing on the land. So fun. Lots of detail. Okay, next let's take a look at some stencils that are in. We'll take a look at a few of these, and then I want to look at another paper pad called Chateau Rose. Look at this mistletoe stencil. This is, I can't tell you right off the top of my head how much this is, but I'm pretty sure it's less than $1. Little mini stencils. Look at this ornamental holly. You see making some really beautiful focals from these. This would be so fun to do this in paste and then cut these out and layer them to make your focals on your cards. Imagine that with Jamie powders. Ooh, baby, that'd be pretty. Love that. Look at the scales. I like that. That'd be fun. This little scales template, you could put your own scales on a fish or something if you're painting a fish. You could put this on as a background on a mermaid card. Like these little daisies, the little daisies. Fun, fun, fun. Do these little daisies and then put a rhinestone in the center of each flower. It'd be so pretty as a focal, wouldn't it? Love this one. Look at this. This is called Calm. I don't know, it looks pretty busy to me. I like it a lot. I think, again, this would be just beautiful with Jamie paste You know, our trick with doing the glue and then the Jamie powder over the glue, or a clear paste and put our Jamie powder on the back and get these beautiful designs. Here's Season's Greetings. These are so affordable, guys. Here's a butterfly background, and this one has how many pieces? It's a triple mini, so you can layer up your stamp colors in this one, just like we layered up the stamp in the tidings, the Timeless Tidings set. When we did those, that background, you can use this just the same way. You've got a big starting stencil, put down your lightest color. Then you begin to put some detail over the top of that with another complementary color. And you finish off, which one's number 3? Doesn't have it numbered. I think you could use these in either order, actually. But 2 different colors for the detail on the butterflies. I like the fact that they are taking a lot of these now and they're punching them in the corner so you can store them on a split ring. I like that. Of course, I like to keep mine with the packages because I want to know who made it, who made the set I'm using. Mary R's here. Hi, Mary R. This one's called Strong. Strong mini stencil. Some of the same techniques I've already talked about would be great with this one. You can use those cloud inks. We have that set of cloud inks that I showed you a week or so ago. Those are fairly dry. In fact, you take the applicator and you push it down into a container to pick up any ink at all. So they're fairly dry when you use them, and you can get beautiful stenciling work over even a very detailed stencil like this one. Here is another triple stencil. Look at this one. You stencil in the tree and its branches, and then you stencil in the different color flowers over the top of that using the 3 stencils. Isn't that fun? Okay, let's switch gears again. So many fun things to look at today. I'm loving this. I think we've looked at the big one of these before, maybe. But let's look at it because it's on sale. This is beautiful. Chateau Rose. Wish Irene was here. She loves roses. Chateau Rose. So pretty. Oh, look at that. So pretty. The way they've padded this, you have to turn it the other way around to get the other image. So we'll do that. We can do that. Eiffel Tower. Beautiful roses. Okay, this is already so dimensional. I just see myself putting some pink roses on top of that because you would have to. It's just like it must be done. Look at these roses. Again, those beautiful dimensional roses. And maybe you bring in a bouquet from the other side that is done with dimensional roses. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. That's beautiful. These roses are so pretty where they're dimensional, aren't they? My goodness. Love this. Music. What is it about roses and music? Makes everything so classy. I think we have finished the first time through. So let me just flip for the balance here for you. We have multiple pages to save. Yeah, you guys stay warm and safe. That big cold front coming your way. We're going to get a little touch of it, but nothing like you guys are going to get. So yes, if you haven't already done so, please leave a thumbs up. It makes me feel good. And it helps YouTube know that those who are watching our channel like it. Always like that. Here's a pack of ephemera. This one's called Garden of Dreams. There's 41 pieces, and it has little add-ons. I think we actually have the Garden of Dreams paper pack too, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just take a look at some of what you get in here. Follow your own path. These are nice, heavy too. Got flowers. More flowers and more flowers. We got lots of flowers. You are enough. Sometimes we have to be reminded of that, don't we? Look at these butterflies. I always enjoy these side cut butterflies. Butterflies. One coming in from the other side. Butterflies. More flowers. Another follow your own path. You are enough. Here's some more butterflies. Here's some double wing butterflies. Butterflies. So if you enjoy die cuts, especially if you don't die cut yourself, these die cuts can make really neat accents for you. Be yourself. Keep going. Just keep going. I wonder if you can. You can. Just keep going with these butterflies. Lots of neat die cuts in this set. We got a love heart. Lots of neat die cuts in there. Nice heavy die cuts. Kind of a universal color pack too. You could use these with lots of different projects. But I actually think we have this, the Dreams pack. Let me see. Garden of Dreams. I kind of think we have that paper pack, but even if we don't, this will go with a lot of your projects. Alrighty, what do I want to go to next? We have these smoothies. These smoothies make really nice blending. You can do great blending with these mini smoothies and big smoothies. These also clean up well, so you can change colors. Just use a little soap in the sink, wash them good, squeeze all the water out, squeeze water out again and again. You'll clear it out. You can use different colors. Okay, let's go back to a few more stamps here. This is a, looks as if it's called a mini striplet. I think it is like making bookmarks. Or you could use these striplets, you know, one or more striplets on your card and then put a pattern down the other side.
You can turn it sideways, stamp a word in it.
Yes, you could. Here is this stamp by Phil Martin. It says, "This is not shown in actual size." In fact, I probably should have turned this one around too. Well, it goes clear up here. So it's going to be a 5.5, 6-inch stamp. This one's by Phil Martin. It's got all these frilly flowers and then places to stamp words in. It says it's not shown in the actual size. That is for sure. It's this whole pack. It goes clear to the top. So it's going to be like a 4x6. stamp. Imperial Rover Cycles by J.K. Stanley and Company Limited. Old-fashioned bicycle. Remember when we used to have these things over the chain guard? Remember those? And then the handlebars weren't all up and curly there. They came straight out to the side. I remember bikes like that. This is really neat. Now, if you wanted to use just the bicycle without making it into the advertising sign, which is actually really cool too, but if you wanted to use just the bike, you only ink up the parts that are the bicycle. Just don't ink the other parts, and you'll get just what you put the ink on. Love this. This wreath is beautiful. This is called Floral Crown. It's absolutely beautiful. Make this. Thank you, honey. I was just thinking it'd be neat if they could see it better. It doesn't have any flowers in it yet. It has all that leafy pattern, and then put some little flowers and jewels in it. This would be so very pretty. And look how big it is. It says it's 10.5 by 10.5 centimeters. So let's think about this. That's going to be about 4¼ inches around. So that's a nice big stamp. You guys have heard me say it before. I do love sloths. I love sloths because my daughter loves sloths. So anytime I see them, I get them. Sloths. The sloth has got it figured out. They just don't get too upset about anything. They just take their time, do their thing. My body's growing moss. I don't care. The sloth has got it figured out. And look at the size of them. 4 by 6. Big sloth. This one says it's going to be, about 5.5 by 4 and a little bit. This is Shaded Jasmine. Shaded Jasmine. These are really pretty flowers. Clip those out and layer them or use them individually. They're very pretty. Here's nice. This looks like rose, open roses. Oh, it's called Christmas Rose. Christmas roses. These are so affordable, guys. If you feel like you can't afford to put a lot into your crafting right now, stamps are a great way to go because you can get so much for so little. Hugs. I like that stitched hugs. Look at that on there. Little flowers on the stitched hugs. And then we've got fairies. I love that. That's fun. It is all one big stamp. Fairies. Big fairy stamp. So pretty. Okay. Switch gears again and let's look at some. I was afraid I wouldn't have enough to show you today. We're out of time and then some. We'll keep going for a minute here yet, though. I love this. Look at that underwater scene. Cool. It's cool. It's cool. And this is actually done in 2 different stencils. So you can use the positive and negative of the stencils. I love that. You see them in there? There's a sea floor and then there's rocks coming down from above. You can use the 2 stencils separately. I love that. I'm glad they gave you the positive and the negatives. This was called Scattered Leaves. The DL stencil, 4 by 8 inches. This was called Linear Leaves. Linear Leaves. Beautiful. Party Confetti. Once again, it's a 4 by 8 stencil. This was called Patchwork Mosaic. Patchwork Mosaic. Tip Top. I like the way they've done that. That really kind of messes with your eyes, doesn't it? And here's some cool borders, interchangeable stencil designs, also known as cool borders, packages, balloons, and candles. Got some bamboo. We've got, they're calling this coral rays. Coral rays. Love this one. Peacock feathers. Wouldn't that be beautiful done in greens and blues, purples? Nice rich colors. So pretty. Here's some nice leaves. Love that. Branching out, it says. Party poppers. Some more of those borders that you can use together or separate. You can see in their design here, they've used them together. That's fun. Same here. The breezy blossoms. We might have to do some stenciling. I think maybe we need to do that. I have a lot of stencils in. We should do some stenciling with different materials and see how they turn out. That should be fun, huh? Ditzy print. Okay. Let's go to more stamps. We have The Haunted House. That's a really cool one. Did I say stamps or dies? These are dies. That's from Jane's Doodles. This one is a background stamp. This is a big one. This is 5 3/4 by 4.5 stamp. Pretty. This one is called Speckled Blooms. It's also a large stamp, 5 3/4 by 4.5. These background stamps can make beautiful background papers. Love this. Look at this background stamp. This is called Butterfly Chorus. Musical notes and butterflies. I love the way they've put these treble clefs in there. It's a classy little touch. Have a blooming good day. Now these are clear stamps. That's a rubber stamp there. This is a clear stamp here. I love this. Look how beautiful that is. I want to do that one and color it. Isn't that pretty? That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's called Designer Boutique, and it's called Blooming Day. Here's another one, Cherry Sweet, in that Designer Boutique series. These would just be so pretty to just stamp and color. If you like to color, this is great. This guy says he's living the dream. Life is good. Live the dream. I love these dogs. These dogs are called hippie dogs. True children of the 60s. Hippie dogs. And then we have pretty kitties. This kind of reminds me of the kitties by Heartfelt Creations and their hats. This reminds me of my babies with their big, although they don't have to wear a scarf, they already have that big scarf around their neck. Okay, I have a few more of those fun dies. Fabulous. To my fabulous friend, always fabulous. What a fabulous day. Have a simply fabulous day. You look fabulous, friend. Fabulous friend is what you are. They cool. I love these. Celebrate. Celebrate you. I'm so proud of you. Celebrate every moment, and it's a great day to celebrate. wedding wishes, birthday wishes, get well wishes, on your special day wishes. Wishes. Hello. Hello there. Hello, beautiful. That's interesting. Oh, this actually has the hello, has the word and a shadow. So that's cool. And the one to put the stamps on. Beautiful. Friend. Amazing friend. A hug for my friend. Fantastic friend to my friend. You are the best friend. You kind friend. Friend. And because you are amazing, because you are loved, just because you're so sweet, thinking of you because I care. Because, okay. We got a late start here today, so I'm keeping you a little bit over, but we'll move it along here. Okay, this is stamps. This is Stamps to Die For from Sue Wilson. Here's this cool one. You can stamp a greeting in the middle. Another one. These will actually fit. Some of these will fit with coordinating dies. So you can look and see if we have the coordinating die. Love this one. Of course I do. It's a deer. Oh dear. Happy birthday. Take a walk on the wild side. It's really pretty too. These two are clear. This one's a clear stamp. These are rubber stamps. This is a rubber stamp. It's pretty too. Designed by Sam Poole. It's called Wildflowers. It'd be a fun one to put different colors on the background die. Here's a witch's castle. This is it's also known as the Ghostly Manor. It's a 4x6 background stamp. Very cool. Love this this is called Dreamy Harebells. Dreamy Harebells. I love that. I really like these ones I could stamp in silhouette. Here's another Poppy Patch. And then we have Dem Bones. This is by Andy Skinner. Dem Bones. Reminds me of Fred's Fish. I'm dating myself. You guys remember Fred's Fish? Some of you have been around as long as I have might remember Fred's Fish. He made dye or stamps out of real fish. He stamped the pattern and then make a stamp out of it. Stamping with a real fish. This is Scandinavian background. It's a 4x6. It's gray rubber. This is Love. And it's got fun little, boy, I am dating myself again. Mary Ingebrett flowers, little roses, little round roses. Yes, I'm dating myself all over the place here. All right. One more little stack here. Let's do these first. I have Rustic Homestead paper pad. Rustic Homestead. Here we go. Oh, that's fun. Advertising right off the bat. Very cool. Very old-fashioned. I like this a lot. And that is now repeating patterns. Beautiful. 8x8 Rustic Homestead. Once again, perfect papers for tea bag folding, iris folding. Great for backgrounds, great for card making, great for making albums. They are lighter weight papers. Okay, last of them right here. Jingle all the way. Little sloth friend, the bell in the corner. This one is called Escape the Ordinary. 10 stamps. Miss you. Hello. Love you always. Thinking of you every day. You're the reason I smile. And hi. With some fun flowers. Here's another one with fun flowers. This one is Go with the Glow. Let the light shine. So lucky. Be brave. Happy birthday. This is a very active doodle butterfly. I said it's a doodle butterfly, and I looked down, the name is Doodle Butterfly. Of course I like it. Another doodle pattern. Doodle deer. With a Be Wild stamp. I like this elephant a lot. Elephant's really cool. Isn't that pretty? I like the elephant. This is a doodle bunny. We've got Tiptoe Amongst the Toadstools. Okay, we're going to sign off here in a minute. And when we do, I'd love for you to hit that button up in the corner, the refresh button, which is the arrow or the heart. Let me try that again. The circle with an arrow in it. That'll refresh your screen and it'll bring up a comment box. Tell us what you like the most today. What were your favorites? This is Designer Boutique, and this one's called Slow Joe Snail. Slow Joe. Here's Fox. Here's a fox. This is called The Fox's Den. It's pretty cool. That's what that looks like. Fox's Den. And then we've got, this is called I'll Be There for Twit 2. I'll be there for Twit 2. I don't know what that means. I'll be there for Twit 2. Okay. Let's just go with I'll be there. Okay. That's it for now. We got through lots and lots of products. Teddy, are you handy? Teddy. My Teddy cam. Teddy. You're going to have some Teddy cam? Teddy. I see stuff on the floor. I probably didn't show. Teddy, come here. Come here, Ted. Who's going to have a jerky treat? Who's going to have a pepperoni? Where are you? You're not over here yet. Come on, Teddy. Come on. Here he is. Oh, yeah, you're coming up in the street. That was me. That was me trying to get your... Oh, there's... Hi, this is the delivery man. Bring your boxes. Sit. Oh, yes. Yes. Those of you who talked to me on the phone when Teddy is doing that. Easy. Don't get so excited. Don't take my fingers off. Sit, please. Sit, please. You guys talk to me on the phone. Sometimes we have to just wait till Ted's done announcing our visitors. Gently. You need to slow down. Yes, I know you're excited. Gentle. That's a good boy. Gentle. Okay, that is it for today. We will be back on on Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific. That's 2 p.m. Eastern time. Maybe a different time where you are. Stay warm, guys. Stay out of the conditions if you can. If you can't, be careful out there. Love you all, and we will see you on Saturday for Crafting Day. Simply Special, this is Debbie. Good night, Gracie.